Bamako.
Right.
The same coach Eddie Babeshe Central African Republic. Babayara Sports Stadium. So yes, when Jimmy Fayan qualify for World Cup there, AFCON there, but on the World Cup he is doing well. He currently has 100% win rate.
Is it Madagascar but at top?
And so no winning 4. Winning 4-1.
Yeah.
Winning, so that top. Notwithstanding, we just need to win our matches. If we are winning our matches,
we do our job.
That's it. We don't care about what is happening elsewhere. Okay. Otto has been kept. The technical team has been beefed. The management has been transformed. And they hear from Ghana for United say, forget about the fact that you are maintaining Otto. Support him. Support the team. One word I'm going to answer and missing your bomb say.
Right.
When God was creating the world and everything in it, or in the Quran, if you read Surah Al-Yasin, Quran chapter 36, the last verse, Allah says that innama amruhu idha arada shay'an an yakuna lahu kun fayakun. Se mi nyankopon me pese me ye bibia me ka se be enye ho na ye ho. You understand?
Yeah.
Be and it is. I think it is also in the Bible. Be and it is. That is it. The power of words. The power of words.
Right.
And when before Mary conceived Jesus, when the angel came to her and spoke to her that you are going to get pregnant, was how can I get pregnant? Yes, but when the angel told her that God acts by commanding words, be pregnant, and you are pregnant. You understand? The words are so powerful, so powerful. Odi, the Quran says that وَاتَّقُوا فِتْنَةَ الَّذِي لَا تُصِيبَنَّ الَّذِينَ مِنْكُمْ ظَلَمُوا خَاصَّةً. That fear the torment or the punishment that will come on you because of somebody you have cheated. So, enti yabo match, ya lose match. Wakoma say, eyo yasa Ghana lose match no. Team sebi team fumbe krani. Obe lose matches ni na. Ufi say can just to ease yourself. The words are so powerful. You can follow the team.
Right.
Enti yen kan sempa for team no.
Okay.
This is what we have. We have only one Black Stars. We have only one Ghana. If the team succeeds, we all succeed. Meaning say Okasawiya Edenya Ebeba, how beneficial it is for Ghana to qualify for the World Cup.
We'll come there. But let me go to my big brother Sam Johnson. About Ghana and qualify for AFCON, Sam Johnson the booth we pa because he felt like wow. Weekends or tonight if you now one inviting and now for no more English Premier League na pate bo na semenyo bo omotimi sha ko se enyume na still almost edu Champions League nights they are watching oko dance you see them enjoying their football. Na Matisse, you've questioned the commitment and dedication of some of the players. What is the free no more junior mu say one beba no more be pra no more club side ba ko lose some positions any emomu mark kra.
That is 100% because he says so Jenia Ukoku.
Aye.
Unim say bullet in a bit me free baby aba.
A bit
me account. But what that wako no. Say unkokra they would fear unko unim say you are safe.
Yeah.
But football no ubetumi apra. Somebody obi abetu baby kra ubetumi awre who protect mu ubepra. Me personally anybody say Obeka say bia
so who pray Black Stars.
I'm coming anything na me banu. Me personally bia Meka say bia obi beka say bia chale me anhwe me ye and me pray anhwe me based on that no my jai national team I'll be happy with that person.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day no he's thinking about his family
and the future.
That's it. So those who also want to put themselves in to do everything because it says in America ye nyina ya yebi ye proud our national team ya ma ye hwi but at the end of the day no we came back and play for the national team because me proud our national team no the same people now this is na Sheikh Ekano. I believe say a lot of people pray for me say Akwa will jam football boy because of the commitment, the dedication on the field. So they all want to tell Akwa way. Madam for go to me by hospital. So I'm say me daosa na be amina ya hangi me na ya didade anwura me na ya hangi me na. They were like, oh Charlie, some born on to me Bobio. Akwa way they born on Bobio. What I say, but people pray for me and they want me to come back because of what? Because someone say me baffled niswa whether your friend say baby I make say me bobo no I put everything to play. And he say Uba national team no say Uba beba. It's not all that easy say. Nipa bebre ewo Ghana football bebre more players ewo Ghana na nyame adom ya choose say bra na be share colors no. Uba printing now so now the almost 40 million people no. At least sports people now were 40 million more than maybe 30 million omu pay football no. Now because of football a lot of them no, they live football, they do everything football. Now now so now to shame say at the end of the day no say we need obi an bibia but say one we near enu na dey asem ne baba say won fa won shame na ya win a as for the after Ghanaians there yanya win there na ya kata nyama bebre su so e ho na me fiba if you are here to play unim say won to me boy don't waste your time to come. Ghanaians will still love you because what can anukware no achire omo. So I hope say this time omo abano they will do everything possible. They will make sure say Charlie maba me babebo because commitment is not only about your friend now for play no now ba oh yeah but before no crap no football say you see your babebo African qualify and answer Bibia Europe that's football league
yeah
so before you come and get injured and go back no the position no now there 2 weeks 3 weeks no be you are struggling to get it but now you break here
Fatawu Isagu is out for 9 months
you know
after getting injured at the national team Angola no cry and he's gone out for 9 months
what you say so something like this no obiabe yeah baba so if you know you can put yourself into that situation no also don't come at all
right then you've also said somewhere that the current team does not have quality leadership
yeah
and Jordan Ayew has been chosen as captain. Let's put the personality aside. Why did you make that statement?
Okay. Leadership is different from captain because the captain.
Wow.
Yeah. Brilliant. Captain is just a band.
Wow.
Captain is just a band. I was wow. Chatting with Sheikh.
Wow.
That is what we were talking about.
Wow.
Captain is not. Captain is just a band. I can give the captain to goalkeeper. I can give it next week. I will give to this one. The following week I will give to this one. The next day I will give to that one.
But there should be leaders.
But there should be leader. Somebody who will be in between. Chale yepe we na yepe. Yes we na. It's not that say they upe bibia say upe. But somebody who can stand. And let me give you this example.
Yes sir.
That's why I love Sule.
Muntari.
Sule is a leader. Me peadian way because ni dia.
Nukwari.
These are the people we want in the national. So who here be of field nusua? He can come out and even shout on you. Hey, maybe I coach you no very relaxing.
I won't say you man be yamano.
We field because coach need to be on to me kasa chire bia we field nusu. So who are the leaders on the field? Na say me yebri bia. Obe to me catch him say, hey, nyewu no jani nyewu no munya ball na yeni say yenko. Who is doing that in the team? Do we have somebody like that? No. So it's not me. It's not about the as for the band there. It's not my problem, but the leaders in the team, and somebody like he said, look at Dede. Somebody like Dede can be there. Maybe he's not playing actively, but you can take it the way you want it. Maybe you want a camera or whatever, but you can see him pushing the players, saying something to them to do something. These are since the days era, or maybe Steven and they did all those people go away and went away. Have we seen somebody like that before in the national team? No. Even during the game, you don't see any aggressive person in the game that people will follow. Like somebody like, that's why I was like this guy, Wakaso.
Yeah, another leader.
You understand me? On the field, maybe you don't see him talking, but he's doing something for you to also do instead
to drive the players. Huh?
Thank you. We don't have it now, boss. We don't have them.
Sir.
But that doesn't mean they are not good when it comes to football. I've noticed that. When it comes to football, I always stand by them.
Sure.
They are and they can do, because every week we've been seeing them. Every week they are.
For their club sides.
I mean, because Semenyo is my best player since after the AFCON.
Wow.
Ivory Coast AFCON. After the AFCON, when he went to England, consistent. You see him playing. That is the mentality I'm talking about.
Mentality.
You know, Omuwoha, share me for Africa. Prove Africa, what I say.
Yeah.
We all do.
It happened to you when you went to Europe.
But when you come here, then you bring Europe to Africa, then you take Africa to Europe. You understand?
Goodness me.
Because here is, have you watched South American football qualify or tournament?
It is a war. It is a world war.
You understand me?
The aggression.
And even the Europeans also there, no? When they go there, they do the same things that they are doing.
You are right.
But for us, we don't do that. And that is our only problem. If we can switch that, trust me, because these guys, this is what we have. And they are doing good. Let's say maybe I don't know all the 11 players, whether they are playing good, but we have maybe 5 or 6. And in team, you can have 2 players to make your team great.
Yeah.
So if you can have 5 or 6 regular players in the team, and they will have that, they will switch that mentality. Trust me.
Obviously, Mumbuza said, "Oh, Sam Johnson, oh no, now for no. Motina Kumase on the 12th of January 1997. Munsha Morocco Magana, Yanko World Cup. Mama Morocco Beshemu 2-0. And now Sam Johnson, Oti Bako, now Sam Boama Franka Mankwati Bako. Mokoya ne akwa koshemo. And it's Ghana into me unqualified. Eban saying,
okay. Eban is saying, bobo. Okay. What do we want to do? You say you win the match.
Aye.
But there are some petty things that in football. Oh, if you respect so much, at that time we have the leaders. We have somebody like Pele in the game. We have Tony also in the game. We have big men in the game that we know that Charlie, as for this game, we are going to win this game. But you know, I think there is the first goal. There is a position which we lost concentration. Me personally, I think we get the ball. If I can. We turn our back, and you know this North Africans, when they know that you are not on yourself, no, papa.
When you lose concentration,
papa, and that is what causes us. And we know Kumasi the way they support.
First goal, but before half time for the first minute.
We know how they support. They put everything. When they are coming, they come and they support. So after the goal, the team down on us like
tension but
so now if we score one, we are on top. Now we have to go and so based on that we are rushing. We don't take time. We want to and we really fought for because if you look the time that we score and then we equalize the 2 goals is.
But I'm looking at the team you guys had at the time.
Yeah. The squad
check Mankwa, Sam Johnson, Malam Yaya, Foster Barrios, Emmanuel Dua, Abedi Pele, Anthony Eboa, Yao Prekun, then Atamusis. Bench Felix Abuaji, Kim Grant, Stanley Abura. Omunya no more bench. Yet you couldn't win.
So you see the squad that we are having. But that is football. But you know the one thing that is at that time and this time.
Debbie.
You know the one thing. we do it, the fans know that, oh Charlie, I'm far. You understand me? I'm far. But now, when we go down, then you see all the players there, everybody goes down.
Why is it so?
I don't know. I wish I can meet them. Charlie, why if we are down, you guys go down?
Sure.
When we are down, guys, this is your game. When you are down, come up. And then that is why I'm talking about the leadership. So
more time, no more leadership problems.
Of course. No. We don't have that thing.
Oh, really?
Because everybody is hungry man. Now maybe I don't say game na ebo no because nyasika kakra. Me dream say who you professional. Who konya who dia onya osika dada. Na me a local player na ma bag na bia menya $1,000 bia na $200 bia. Me train we say obe ma me encouragement to. What am I say?
Yeah.
Because me who fancy now. I say me ye be so I chale yenko. You understand?
Yeah.
Just that can bring somebody up to do the job. But if everybody goes down, some people when they go down, before we bring them back, master. So in the midst of that situation, somebody need to come up and then, hey, let's go. Hey, don't forget it. Yes. Then that will be. But every time, no, when we are down, then you see that everybody is, oh, Charlie, it's like they themselves, they don't have confidence in themselves. And that is the problem. But right. Apart from that, no, I don't think there is so much football. Let me put it that way. So much football. But they are playing the same football.
Yeah. Sheikh Tophic, there's an issue out Sammy will also address it. Enra na yeni one of Ghana's legends, Reverend Osei Kofi. Munyifira da shijia. Wakan simbebre. For Oshe sebia ye na nane kasana. Ase odi ya obi wonimu in terms of boshe bia ye dia she wo mu brebi atwam ntia. Yemfe ma wo mu. De kudintia nenu asmo kan ya me boto ye. Ebomi hu kakra. But obia area so obia ni said oye na de. Wose ono a omompaye emma Black Stars. Ono so a omompaye entia Black Stars. Mibisa ansa den. But ono oye bit emotional. Mbesi etie ni nsem no kakra. Yiwi ana masamba mpeni for ho. Mpamcho pa.
Enti me ye Ghana ni ena nyame encha de ni Real Madrid boy 1962 okura ni enwo
Dabi
ama senne wa mukura mpo na nka invite me a Spain for ho na Real Madrid free enti ho na me ko so because of football nti na me ko na asam na wo bebi sana me be si entwa ni tie 1962 ya wo blaster camp wa ni o hedi jamba se ya mo abo aye ho na osagefo arrange match bi ama blaster na se onim se ye ntimi wo mo enso ye ni mo nyam hyentin se ye boy ho modern na wo mo anhye ye tan a osagefo so be party amani ene mpanifo agre no se na ade match ya ana so ye ne Real Madrid ebebo Accra Sports Stadium na brother na me captain of the under 23 and na me promotion to the Blasters and na me hobby sabra no so na CK Jamfifi abuchira ba ono no fi abuchira ba as a coach I will take you the last white coach na Ghana kura coach mba enti ho kakra ho safe na sika asom ohini jane osaje for kura ho say ntimi wo because na Real Madrid was the champion that year no o ma gi championship enti ya di ansi ya kwasi ya ko protect say wo mo nhye ye tan no ya ko ye me na me da bench say betimi a hebi eno ohini nyanse tan ne kura ya be party ama ye share no mo ati half na a 2-2 and I may take you over from Adakwa second half. Now, me would have one I would have question and what dear mammy may use type ya and I'm saying a man use time better than any pan short. I will go to day. There's a hope will go now and you can't say me. I don't know any other mina pass if you may not train the man it's enough for. Now me pajama aqua head is shame. In the Ghana, we were leading 3-2. Jubilation here and we ran and Crawford can air 3-3.
Wow.
And the Black Stars of Ghana drew 3-3 in 1962 with Real Madrid. Now, Nona Leganese for Abraham Abaha. Omoba Madame for lawyer bill. Now, lawyer was said, when I knew ball went to Babuami and Yankushia Womo. The Kushia Womo, our airport to Basket, and Commodity Moani, a very number 4. The Ghana Football Association. Omo we are cry. Meaning is a no moon. So
Mukoye GF for them Fimo.
Omo we are. And I'm a cashier lawyer said and was here with the young fancy. Me and can't have when say Omo we are near Uncle Stadium. And I die a coy. And here was stadium one Alex Asante a buy. No, so was a Pamacho, you knew say. Someone abrofo and I'm saying, I was actually before I can. Brunino and I can't hold your cradia. And come move where you cry. And a Brunica hunty and your abba. And yeah, baby, I dream. Yeah, to us because I can't bear any cry. I said, yeah, every 4 inch. And I just, the morning I say, abrofo no me yesterday. You are fortunate to be here today. And I'm saying, why? And I'm saying, this stadium is exactly in 1962, where the Black Stars of yesteryears, not the Black Stars today that you see, drew 3-3 with Real Madrid. Abraham yesterday. No, we are here, and we know my hero.
As a woman in Pomination, some
question movie time. Which Real Madrid? And I'm a tomb boys, and I'm saying, oh, but how many Real Madrid do we have in the world? And I'm saying only one. And I'm saying, so if I tell you Gento was here, Alfredo Di Stefano was here, Puskas was here, will you believe? I'm saying no. Were they here? Make your can be a man paying for, and you may me too. And so young boy, and I'm a cry, I'm a cry, media musician,
be ye cry any aji. Now, Ghana Blaster Bubble Boy Fiado Sabrina was Spain. How many Chad in airbo? Bet Marche.
I wild calf on a year con. Rather, my mamma, I say me not cocoa dream hopa. Oh, sir, it is easier to qualify for the World Cup than the Africa Cup of Nations. Don't say I call World Cup 4 times continuous. Now maybe I didn't think a World Cup no there easy. Now Africa Cup and the World Cup no Africa Cup they are heading pa.
So World Cup needing.
And so no easier for us to qualify. Because our problem be no. Say I am going to cup be an I am promise you be a entry. Problem ni na no. Bible so which you know and for boys so be shebo na wuntu ade and na wugina o man anam so shebo hey you can head of state say head in anywhere state ni wo ho MPP for ekoi ekabia ombeja hanu ne betua
NDC for ne betua
na adentina ya ye bibie na ade na se aban Osage for the Black Stars, you know, to national team. So I see the Black Stars of Ghana.
The generation no more be the ama Black Stars. There was a promise to them, it's not been fulfilled. And when I say, be the team nechi. Entina ya name why diamano. As a World Cup ne there, she said that matter mum there. But as a national team, no, spiritually something is wrong with the national team. Sam Johnson. And I won't be able to answer.
Oh, make a answer. Say, your legends, no, your papa no dear. Omo, ball coin way, and I assume in your fast. But I did back when woman say, Yama Sisa. old friend is saying no. I don't think say boy. It doesn't help because one way or the other, Sebio papa na nyama wa ye Ghana no in football no me ye capre me sunu wo BBM when it comes to football me sunu wo BBM na me man sa respect ni there me there something for no there whether we one swab of football be who
you give it to
they are my but boss say yakesi Ghana na Ghana call wake up that anami boy
aye
I don't know call wake up for 3 times or 4 times na call say yakesi ya
I say work up need there problem be
and work up na football
I say all there in promise obia na
be enye football
work asem so football
football na say me ma promise you na mama wo na me ye na wo kesi ya wa kesi me bibia
I say Afcon na mo koje na mo promise wo mu nti Afcon no there case wo pa
masa me see
I think it's all about football.
Et tout yanfa finissing Afcon yanfa bi say fa et tout nous croit je sais ne si ye ansa na ye ko
sure
say ko fa sa tam na sa promise na ya mom
dida
na ya mom sa promise sa da ya fulfill
na nyi amfofuli enso Ghana project
na sa tam ni sa case no mama ya ye sa case no na ye sa case no what am I say
yeah I understand you
that time no sa case no wo na sa time the omun case
the promise was there but I don't know whether the case was there but Ghana won the Afcon
but say ya mo munti no omun case
aye
78 up to 82 78 to 82 say ya mau na up to 82 say say waka na wo pese won kan waka sa case no waka ente say say kan bibia mbem with the greatest respect.
You think those things
are
not too important?
Are not too important because, boss, look, you are too much side one way or the other. And I can just say Ghana football no kwapwe why? Because national team no watia obia nice watia obia nice. It's not about what obia ko fuck up. What ko fuck up with their buy I promise you. Obi dey in life best say me accept me. Manya capre apart from operation na national team ni ye ma me no that's it
wow
enye Ghana for a ebia na see Ghana for enye say bia has for nko kotoko for Olympics for because they know me commitment to for national they also want me to their players to play like me on the field
sure
so me who kotoko ni a obetumi ama me sika as ni ma me sika as for ba me ho as for yes say kotoko for your Olympics football fraternity omu nyina pese me back me be bobo what I say
yeah
and to be so me kesi Ghana it say work because me the one the million more papa because I'm coming there me life I dey say but the work of fuck up no craba and we do what I can say work of fuck up am Ghana but me there zero and my life so bad say so all I'm saying is that
yenchucha sanyo
man so because it's coming
too much
the new government be banner say bibia
you started
starting because this is not the first time
no
this is not the second time
no
this is not the third time
no
why with the greatest respect Charlie these things need to be
stopped
Sheikh
as a federation when you hear things like this how do you feel
Nana on August 27, 2014. August 27, 2014.
I know what you're talking about.
We read this story behind 10 years. This was published by the Daily Graphic. Government pays 1.7 million Ghana cedis to former Black Stars players. The story was written by Kweku Zurek.
Hey Kweku, another good writer.
Now it reads, after decades of broken promises by successive governments and sports officials, President John Dramani Mahama has finally redeemed a pledge of 1.7 million Ghana cedis to be shared among 95 former Black Stars players who won laurels for the nation at the 1963, 1965, 1978 and 1982 African Cup of Nations tournaments. The president made the pledge at a farewell dinner held in Accra for the Black Stars before the 2014 World Cup in June. The disbursement was announced yesterday, that is 26 August 2014, by Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Mama Ayarga, who presented the dummy check to the retired National Footballers Association of Ghana at the Ministry of Youth and Sports in Accra. The players, technical team officials of those title-winning sides or their representatives will pocket a cool 17,894. This is 2014. 17,894 each for those titles, but some members, such as some members, such as triple AFCON winner 1963, 65 and 82 CK Jamfi, and double AFCON winner 1965 and 63 and 65 Reverend Osei Kofi, will get triple and double of that sum respectively.
Wow.
2014, the players from 1963. You see, in Tioma Kesi national team. John Mama Baye, in 2014, he paid that money. And today, Ben Kesi.
Yes,
I don't want to Kesi.
Interesting.
I feel that, from my position, we can't be belaboring on something over and over again.
If we talk about more minister, and in particular the Reverend.
In fact, amongst them, the ex-players, some are not even happy with some of these comments. Some are not happy with some of these comments because they say that even at the time that they were playing, even at the time around Mobile, almost are making promises in those things. There were benefits they also got from the national team, according to some of the players. I'm gonna come as a more. And then again, successive government. In fact, after this John Mama money, Nana Akufo-Addo also came and gave them money. Following the complaints, Nana Darkwa-Gyasi came and he also gave them money. So Nana, they feel say the time has come for them to just accept that. The conditions at that time were good to that particular year or era. Obiani nemre. And they will hear players in the Omojina or the Toto Diana or Jizata. But that is their era.
That's the thing.
In 10 years' time, those who will come also receive something, and those who are receiving today will also see it as it is like that.
Okay.
So let's just allow sleeping dogs to lie and focus
20
on
minutes
what is ahead of
after
us.
11 a.m. Tomorrow is the big day. Now, Sammy, we are Otuado. Approach by now the big game no match now.
Ochina match ni dey say me Otuado. Let me players, we have to start the game. We have to start the game. We have to take the game to them. So we take the game to them for them to know that we are ready. We are here. They are here for us to slaughter them.
Yeah.
That is how we're supposed to start the game. We shouldn't start as if like everything is normal. And thank God the game is in the evening.
Sure.
So our guys will have that. Though it's not going to be like evening in Europe or whatever,
sure.
But it will be
a better atmosphere.
Far better. So I'm very sure that tomorrow is going to be a different ball game altogether. We should start the game, take the game to them. Actually, this time the person you call for no be the can send me so we are here to finish you people, and we also have to play very, very compact.
I remember there's been a point as well. I follow you a lot, so sometimes I try to get to know the things you are saying so that I can learn. Edrubia now can say team way, you know, they were complacent. Yeah. Chad and Ekobo. And I know boys who are TV so say 6-0, 7-0, 8-0.
So you see why I'm telling you that you guys are the problem sometimes. Are you getting my point?
I understand you perfectly.
Because football on paper, also you say Ghana on paper is Ghana.
But Mr. Andrew Amekan has said, so much man share Chada. I would say division team no.
And no make say football assistant. First, you know, say see Ghana ni Chad almost free. Here you say omu anu no ba no say John no.
Central African.
Ombubu more no.
You bu but say
soccer have changed.
Football assistant. So if we don't change that perception, say Ghana, and then you know, Ghana you be share we mu be certain we mu you be masa. Eti fa wani so when this be blue, maybe I nyami nkopata wa time I be hunu, maybe I would hospital, ward 5. Let's say maybe another year game no. And they say they football, and I don't think say this boy will be, and I say na who can. Sadia no na higher and Iekuye because so they will be called say we mention. So the energy, the seriousness, and the concentration,
it should be there.
No, it's not there. That so if you only say we match we do say we should take that thing out of our head, and they should go in say you need Nigeria and you need Egypt and you need one of the big
teams now.
We should take every game as such. If we do that, because when it comes to players, I don't know the players they have, but what we have.
You think
I don't think they can compare themselves to us, but we should show that on the field.
Right.
And I think when we do that, there will be no fear. Say, because what no if you're a what no sa bibia code amayana say them so your ball was watch it.
No correct.
It's a year or so far. No, they won't get it 100%.
Sure.
But at least they can get 50, 45, 50, 60%. I mean, good pitch for them to do something good for us tomorrow.
Sheikh Tophic.
Nana.
Senior Communications Manager. Are you convinced as a federation? Say your players who we are saying my boy ani. Mo de list aba omo ntimi amma sanse omo pra ebi so ayam fro mu yam for reasons bi amma Ghana fo nya abutoyem say ye team we die wo mu din cranchesem ebeba at the end of the game, and subsequently yam mo 2 games the we na Ghana the top of group I na
Nana yesi sabi urefi na osan ochikofa yenchi sankofa
no kware
me starting now saying come chase Max
Otechi
Max Otechi
Ejumura
na was me chiana because you started Ramadan no maintaining ka but me sure say na maintaining
ka
ha it na was me chiana answer any etiefo nyina Nana, back to your question. What was say near legend Ekan. You see, sometimes when we are communicating, so I follow ex-footballers now, so more can't say me about the national team. They seem to toe a certain line, and they are very careful with what they say. He spoke about leadership and captaincy. Nana Uti,
sure.
He spoke about leadership and captaincy, and he drew the disparity, the difference between the two, for all to know. It is because he has been there before. He's played with them and knows the roles differences. Nana, your materials are winning. This is what we have. You understand? Now even Pono, if we have better players elsewhere who have not been called to the national team, those better players cannot come and play. So we need to support them. We need to encourage them. Banana, Medidim Komobi with some of the players, with some of the technical staff and other things. When you are playing against a team that is a minnow, and
they're dimpa.
But a bit more formal if you kill them as early as possible. Nana, a million kojine chiro pass ball and say possess it. There be. We need to attack them right from the start of the game.
Some is take the game to them.
Yes, because Omubano, psychologically, they know what Ghana can do. And there is no way Central African Chad any Ghana best start the game. Not Chad the BM Zoko attack Ghana. It is never going to happen. So they will sit back and test the waters and see what Ghana can do. Mayen ko jina chiro na Salisu apase ama Jiku, na Jiku apase ama Gideon, na Gideon apase ama Atizigi.
That is what they want.
No. If you do that, you allow them to grow in confidence. Push them hard to their goal area, pinch them there, and then give them the goals. One kasa ba be bi se shebi kan ho. Ni mo ko tena si na o pass ya fa na we ya pass ya ba chire ni ayi se ya dabi. Ombetima ba be high. And don't forget, 18 of the 23 players that came belong to one club in Chad. 18
of players on Bayern. Omunyina Chad. And I said Ghana for some show because that reminds me of there are two few teams paraded against Nigeria and they drew.
Absolutely. And Nana, me some every, you know. I have been saying Ghana must go. Ghana must go. Ghana must go. Sir Maxwell Techi out here. I call him Sir Max because there is a hotel in Kumasi called Sir Max Hotel.
Yeah.
Sir okay.
Sir Max, yeah.
Hey, I don't know.
Ankuri.
You know, and because of Maso Kunedu, I call him Sir. So anytime I see any Max, I call him Sir. Sir Max is a businessman. He will tell you how important it is for him for Ghana to qualify for the World Cup. Trust me, if Ghana makes it to the World Cup, he as a businessman is going to have an opportunity to establish a lot of connections in US, in Canada, in Mexico. So it's a boom for business enterprises in the country.
Right.
And year one. Nana, 2006, near your first World Cup.
All right.
From 2006, ever up to 2024, tourism has doubled more than 1,000% in Ghana. Tourism from 2006, ever to 2024, tourism has boosted more than 1,000%. The international publicity that the World Cup platform offers, you won't get it anywhere. At the World Cup in Qatar, we had 1 billion people, 1.2 billion people who watched the World Cup. Billion, not million, billion who watched the World Cup. And so, over that platform, you have 1 billion people who are seeing you. Nana, platform we are saying, is it Max? Is it Max TV or Max FM? Is it Star Times or who? I'll bet you transfer 1 billion or more at the same time. If it is not football.
Yeah. You
understand? And the World Cup platform also comes with a huge platform of publicity for the country. Apart from Enono, it is also a marketing platform for the players.
Right.
The benefits in the World Cup for most of our Ghanaian players. You get it? Dominic Ediyako U20 World Cup or is similar.
Yeah.
Oh, and the platform here, you know how Kevin Prince-Boateng used the platform to get to play for top clubs in the world. So it increases the market value of your players. No?
Yeah.
So we call World Cup no bar.
What did they have
And
to
when they make the money, where do they take the money to? They bring it to Ghana. They build houses. They establish businesses. Most of the players are into estates. Estates so musia or they rent it out, Emma people.
Yeah.
So they also support national development. Ebi are into agriculture. Or more farms are kesi more employed the public. The chaton purum crown nana. When Ghana qualifies for the World Cup, the benefits that are inherent for for and then for the fans, you can't quantify them. Yako Kata 2022. Met them every TV. And I'm home. Mini abako. Ewo Al Jazeera. Benedict Ousu. Benedict. Mihuno Al Jazeera. Mihuno Benedict Al Jazeera. Wallahi tallahi inwardly. I went to social media and wrote, this is the platform that the World Cup offers you. I took a picture of him on Al Jazeera and posted it on my page. And I'm saying, as a journalist, he's gotten the chance to be on a bigger platform than where he was.
Yeah.
That is one. Two, they will pay him. Three, his connections are being widened.
Right.
You understand? Yeah, you call World Cup and you for a show online. You throw for websites view of Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Jordan, Morocco. You write for them one story $100, or throw 10 out $1,000. Because your country is there and they need stories from your country.
Sure.
France, this is USA, Canada, and Mexico. Ghana must go.
Hashtag Ghana must.
Ghana must go. You mean they see you call Germany 2006. As we are speaking, some of the people who went to Germany 2006 are big businessmen in this country.
You're right.
They are established. Almost see almost fear, almost team, almost rent, almost me the Danny become a rent. I'm a man for so your baby da a baby and you man for ye or more money or more busha for one tom. Pressure no perform.
Right.
Unemployment rate is being reduced. And no remember.
Aye.
Youth Employment Agency. Elonche
Malik.
or launch policy be. I'll be meeting him after the Blasters game.
Okay.
The policy falls in my Ghana must go agenda.
Right.
Only policy didn't say Ghana is going to train, labor force. Now I export to Europe and other parts of the world or here, maybe to send nurses, teachers, doctors, artisans, and those things, And Sasemui, Makabe 5 years ago, you call Qatar 2002. I saw what Uganda, Rwanda, Somalia, Zimbabwe, what they were doing. Kenya, to be precise, training Nipana every year, training Nipa 1,000. Qatar.
So almost all the workers,
foreigners, locals.
Yeah, I know.
And so when they work, and at the end of the day, they are paid $1,000. 10% of the $1,000 goes to their country. You understand?
By virtue of the fact that they went there by a program initiated by the country.
And that is what they have done. And this falls in the Ghana must go agenda because USA, Canada, and Mexico.
Another MP Okankwe and also Eden Nisembaye. Aruna Idris Kasai about importance of being at the World Cup, any direct capital investment Ediba Ghana. Yentie Kofi Adams, Yebetie Kofi Patrick Boama. Then we'll listen to Aruna Idrisu, the education minister.
Mr. Speaker, football is more than just a sport in Ghana. It is the heartbeat of our people and a symbol of national pride. However, in recent years, challenges such as hooliganism, declining infrastructure, inconsistent development, and financial instability have hindered our progress. To address these challenges, the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, in collaboration with the Ghana Football Association and other key stakeholders, has prepared a multifaceted reform strategy aimed at strengthening the match day security, improving sports infrastructure, ensuring the Black Stars' full preparedness, and reviving the Ghana Premier League and increasing private investment in sports. Mr. Speaker, the journey to the 2026 FIFA World Cup is not just about qualification. It is about national resurgence. Football has the power to unite us, inspire our youth, and drive economic growth. But to succeed, we must reset our approach, embrace accountability, and work together as a nation. Today, I stand in this august house to rally the nation behind this mission. A mission to restore Ghana's footballing glory, create a thriving sports industry, and elevate our national teams to the heights they once commanded. Let me commend especially the support my ministry has enjoyed from the majority leader, Honorable Mahama Ayariga, and the Minister of Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, and Honorable Sami Awuku, MP for Ekwapim North. Mr. Speaker, Ghana currently shares the top position in Group I of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, tied with Comoros on 9 points from 4 matches. They, however, are ahead of us in terms of goal advantage. However, our campaign remains highly competitive, and the next 2 matches will be crucial in securing qualification. On the 21st of March 2025, Ghana will play host to Chad at the Accra Sports Stadium. And on Monday, 24th, Madagascar will be hosting Ghana, but in Morocco. Mr. Speaker, the Black Stars technical team has assured my ministry that all necessary preparations have been made and that the players are in high spirit, ready to give their all for the nation. This commitment is evident in the call-up squad released by the head coach.
For the nation. Yentie Yera, Patrick Boama, Onoso Nidia Odebaye. Also on there, Omamoni Obebo Mochi.
The minister and the government knows the interest of Ghanaians when it comes to football. And for some time now, Ghanaians have been bleeding with the performance of the Black Stars, given the amount of money we've been spending on our national team and the kind of results they produce, Mr. Speaker. This should be a turning point in the life of the national team, the Black Stars. I've seen the list from the coach. I've seen the arrival of some of the key players into the national team, which plays, who are playing Madagascar on Friday. Madagascar, Chad, Friday, and Chad on Monday. We expect the team to deliver all 6 points to give the nation some hope that they are serious with regards to the investment and the emotions Ghanaians attach to the national team. Parliament will give the national team the due support, and I entreat the minister to support members to come to the stadium with some complimentary. We are not asking for VIP. Me, I love the popular stand. When I can speak, where I can speak my mind, on top there, popular stand. So we wish the national team the very best, and we ask the technical team, the management team, and the executive committee of the National Football Association to put in everything that is required of them to ensure that we garner all the 6 points needed to cushion us enough. It's not reasonable.
Patrick Boama, Okankwe Central Member of Parliament. And finally to our brother Haruna Idrisu, Member of Parliament for Tamale South. Ono Ena or Kasafa, a team no any benefits of Ghana being a World Cup near Kobono.
Let me thank you for the opportunity and thank the Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports for calling on the country to cheer up and support the Black Stars we need nothing but a win. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, it's disappointing that the Black Stars couldn't qualify for the 2025 AFCON. And the Black Stars, Mr. Speaker, have failed to win in their last 6 matches. That is not the Black Stars of Ghana. But there is something fundamentally wrong, and Minister, interference with the association football, there will be limitations, but you have to be firm. You have to be very, very firm in your dealings with it. At the local level, Mr. Speaker, officiating is poor, not the best at all. And the pitches, Mr. Speaker, let me share this with the Minister. Currently, I use Tamale Sports Stadium, Ali Muhammad Sports Stadium as a venue for Karela. Even the field, it is not the state, not the National Sports Authority. We've had to fix it for our purposes in order to meet the minimum requirement of the GFA in order to use the pitch for purpose of our competitive football. So that's why I say that you have to have a lot of interest. The GFA, where are they spending their money on? You must raise those questions for every tournament. Mr. Speaker, even just participating, you will marvel how much money Ghana will make from participating in a World Cup. The players even have personal benefits. In fact, the players who went to Qatar, a player who appeared only once went home with not less than $90,000 as his participating reward or benefit. Not to talk of how much the country got. If you fared better and you got to semi-finals and finals, the bigger the reward. So, Minister, we have no excuse against
involved, and everybody wants the best for the Black Stars of Ghana. Hey, Sam Johnson.
Charlie, you can see how strong football is.
Hey.
You know,
and it's bringing all of them together.
Not while ago, who said confirm we know
Kupa. And you don't pay tables, you know.
Tables now. But when it comes to football,
they are together now.
Speaking the same language.
Wow.
You know, the same language. So I think we can. You Sheikh said something, and it's very, very true. Football is something that, if we do it and do it well, it can change this country to another. You know. It's very sad. Say, yeah, ebe kona niamon koyi na amanfo beka sa say football. I hope and pray say these guys are watching these things and see how Ghanaians love football. Because if our parliamentarians can go to parliament and talk about football, and you don't see anybody, you don't see any opposition,
right,
in football, that means everybody wants football. Everybody wants them to win. Everybody wants them to do good. No, fine, in everything you have your enemies. That one there, you can't get it 100%.
Yeah.
But those who love football, those who want them to achieve something, we are many.
Yeah.
So they should fight and fight well. We'll support them.
You made your name with the Black Stars as a local player before going abroad.
Yeah.
Your Razak Simpson, he played very well in the other game against Angola. Yeah, the Utim goalkeeper Benasare or no Wawa Crow Mamprudi, yeah, the Naba. And then the Mediama right back Mamudu Kamaru Abba. Who expected so we best start the game? No?
That one is up to the coach.
But you are a coach. Also a coach.
It's up to the coach to decide, because I don't know the kind of formation he wanted to play.
Thank you.
That is one. Two, but my problem is that I don't know, you know, sometimes you can't tell me that in Ghana, the football we are playing here, we have only these 3 people to be in the national team.
Sure.
I'm not asking them to play first 11.
Sure.
Or even be in the
starting line.
No, not with
in the first
maybe
18.
In the first 18 or 20, whatever. I don't ask them to be there. But sometimes, you know, when you call these guys to be in with these foreign players and
sure,
you know, have fun with them,
yeah,
it boosts
their confidence,
and they learn certain things from them. When they go to their class, people, unless they don't want to learn,
sure, people see the difference, huh?
They see the difference because they will feel like, Charlie, I'm the boss, you know. So they will learn certain things and do, and those there also learn something from them, and all these things, it brings our football up.
Right.
Because I always use me. I don't want to use anybody. Me.
For you.
When I started, if not because of, you know, camping, learning from my senior men, somebody like Frimpong Manso, Apia, Opele Muni, Senegal, Mo, Joado, you know, all the. But me, I'm a copy guy when it comes to football. Forget. I copy everybody, whether you are a striker or midfielder. I copy. It helps me when I come to my club. Somebody also look at Tali Sam this time or yes, so they also take something from me, and all those things. My league no developing. Right. So we should see how we go about those things. When we come, we know maybe that let them come, let them mingle with them. At least if we have 10 and they are with them, because it's too much. So definitely they will have not so much that they are doing, training that they are doing. Just be with them. It gives them something else. Right. So we should see if next time we can do
Alaji, now it's not atmosphere Ben I will expect to a stadium. And what should Ghanaians expect from Black Stars after say Yenim Guas will have qualifiers?
Nana, I expect a charged atmosphere. The support must be there. At the game against Madagascar in Kumasi, mi ho placard biana fan bikuta no atroso. Your win is our visa.
Wow.
Your win is our visa. And so the players must have that at the back of their minds, that Ghanaians cannot afford to miss USA, Canada and Mexico. Ghana ball Malawi, you know. I picked up some vital information from the camp, where one of the former players, who is also part of the technical team, asked the players a very important question. That Obian for 4 years and can't the current age or to say. Now will be 28, will be 26,
20 man ko we dia na say
nko be 30 something. Omuyo not so okay. So if you are unable to qualify for this World Cup, you have to stay for 4 more years before you can go to the World Cup. And even at that time, what is the guarantee that you will be part of the team?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So this is motivation enough for the players to know what is at stake for them.
Yeah.
They can't afford to disappoint again. Yanko AFCON, we need to repair that damage with the qualification to the World Cup, and it starts today. I don't know whether to say psychologically or coincidentally. 2006 World Cup, no, Ghana started to fight for the ticket for the World Cup. Ghana started with a Mino, an unknown country, Somalia.
They show 6 or 5. Rob Zumdik.
Now,
absolutely.
Now, we are rebuilding or re-strategizing for the World Cup
with another menu.
You get it?
Aye.
And format I did 2006 World Cup. So format na ni use no ha.
Aye.
You both we are that top of the group
on the
World Cup. And that is the same format we are using.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And we happen to have some young players in the team, just like we had the Asamoahs in the team. We have a free year. Certain things seem to be repeating itself. And apparently, Banami Tini Honorable Kwabnache Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Or say, BBC Sienu said the C 2006. Because on the team that cover all the matches that we played throughout the qualifiers to the World Cup.
Yeah.
You understand? And now he's an MP. And so was it when you had that feeling, and he feels that those things can happen again. So Nana, the players cannot afford to disappoint Ghanaians.
We want to pick a few calls, but last words.
And again, me means a Muslim. They can say, in as much as they cannot afford to disappoint Ghanaians, no, they can't also afford to disappoint themselves.
Sure.
Because going to the World Cup is a huge trump card for them, marketing wise, and again, in terms of history. Sam Johnson, Bola or Boma Ghana, Mekai 1992 there no. Was it 92 or 96? They're crossing now.
They're crossing Anthony Bobo
96. South Africa. Mikael. With all those things, the likes of what the Pele and all those things, with all the things that they did, they couldn't go to the World Cup. So if you all time, you've gotten an opportunity to go to the World Cup, you cannot joke with it.
All right, you bear your lines, no bet me about, but there are messages that I'll be reading. Good morning, Nana. I want to ask the spokesperson for the FA for something. Why are they calling Ghanaians to support? Are they not the same people who said football is for football people? I'll be waiting for you in the USA. This is Richard. Richard, don't get it twisted, okay?
But Ghanaians are football.
Hello. Yes, sir. Mpacho, quick one. Yenko.
Good morning, Danny. Father, President.
Danny Mpacho, it's
Sasa can say, start for my African boys in just Roma, South Africa. Roma, you said, start for the weekend shop night, now that to be go chairman, that's for another top. Didn't you support a time with you? You have children in Germany for someone, Amen.
Yamisha, yes, sir. That's a message that says, good morning, Max Crew. This is Wilson Kofi Elias Odache inside Def Track Dowenya at the moment. The problem we have with the Black Stars recently is the people who can play good football and deliver well for us, enjoy like in the 90s, are no more being called. What's happening now? Is it that the players are being called? I recommended. Okay, I don't know. That's the problem. Period. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Anna.
Yes, sir. Pacho Yetio.
Nana, Ghana and the football and Black Stars, behind us. There are so many things as a country, right, in terms of football. Sometimes the airport, the bomber, China, state equation, cost stadium. In the standard, there are some grassroots things that they don't pay much attention. Obia Woody, but if other countries are only young players, but still they fight. We need to pay world-class coaches for to come and develop our players, to come and handle our Black Stars. It's what we are qualifying for the World Cup.
Yes, sir, that's it. Thank you very much. A message here says, good morning, Nana Darkwa. Please, you and your team, we thank you for the good work you are doing. There's no curse on the Black Stars. This transition we are going through, every team, both national teams and clubs also go through the same. All we need to do as a nation is to invest more in our football, build modern and standard stadium, pay world-class coaches to develop our players, and glory we are looking for will come to us. Nobody's curse is working on the Black Stars. If we get everything right for the next 10 years, we win 2 AFCONs, mark it on the wall. Please mention the call lines. I called the number. I have lost it last Tuesday. I called and no one answered. Okay. Ose friend say man or Levi's Preparatory El Medina Estate. Also bet me about. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, sir.
I know the.
I don't patch you till more call.
Mechiari afia no pay. Has illusions on Fanisa. Another brother, Nana. I think, sir, the air consono. I'm a Nijay Kakraba because I'm maybe a tremor. Even you have penny for MPs in Ukraine. They are against the Black Star because and you're the party also. And it's not a politics in a hatching. But I think for some time, for even Africa, no young qualifiers, and money also, or young qualifiers, you be no there because they are not in power or position. But the same, who say, make sure they are now we or Kake Central MP, Honorable Drusu, Omun higher back on. I think that I think that said they will be can still got a Yawarishem say, and the genuine in Kulumudi and Beba.
Right.
Chad, the very home, and now Madagascar, the energy of the very home. Now you qualify, Nana. You won't pay your mom. You miss your
last caller. Now you're sorry, Jimmy Diana. So, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm part of the Achieva. I'm Freddie Buwas.
Yeah, that's the young way.
You. I am the. And now I am who I say. You're penny for our Parliament House. Or my first asking for Parliament. So, my very serious, if we Parliament. And she said, "You penny for who say football no bibia kon aba forma. I was almost sorry. Need me man football ni sorry. Nti me de. Tell me who say parliament ankasa ade football and I match either enemy afa ni serious then I am fan serious no and I players no so any supporters no you nya be fan serious the contribution I don't know
Radisha, yeah, that's it. Styling Galaxy and Kanche coach Otuado said one started a brandy friend Kamara Dini Mamadou. Pound sterling so the message about your pay benefits of the World Cup at Sheikh Edeba, but Ghana cannot offer anything psychologically. Psychologically, they always give us in recent times is disappointment. I'll take the final words from my legend for you. Bajo Diodi Jain.
Diodi Jain say Ghana for any support in Kwadano because at this moment, you know, they need us and they need our support. Who the moment support them fully say yeah. Omunim ne ebe omu. But my kase o we mu kra mi yo mu kra edi say o si enye omu asa ombe luzu. So omu luzu why you say obu befu.
Sure.
But who person omu luzu no omu luzu.
Right.
So let us go say omu be wini. So omu wini na who send you omu person omu ye no na omu ya. After that, you know, we can say whatever we want to say to them. But for now, they need our support. And they also should know, say, we are with them.
God bless you for you. Sheikh.
And Mpono, Omubewini.
Right.
Inshallah. Everybody should just wish them well.
Thank you.
I hold a similar position for you. Don't sit back and say that Timu you ever show me. Yes, show we are. No one's be do matem. Say show. Right. So let's wish them well.
What's it? Hashtag
Ghana must go.
Hashtag
Ghana must go.
From Sheikh Tophic and Sam Johnson, we say thank you. God bless you for gracing our show. It's been an amazing one here. You don't get two big weeks like this on a show. GFA Communications, Senior Communications Manager Sheikh Tophic, and Ghana legend, the CEO of Body Fitness Center, the best gym in Ghana, Dan Soman, a whole NLB gym no exhibition, a whole body fitness, Okowa, you get it started. Thank you to the production team and everybody. You're from Nana Darkwa-Gyasi. Adom Dumian. There'll be live radio commentary tomorrow on Max FM. But tomorrow on the Sports Park, we've got a big surprise for you. Have a great day. Bye.